Right. Finance meeting. We are quorate. We need a chairman. Nothing to fear in the chair, only the public.
Well, they keep saying I'm not the finance committee, so I can't do it.
Okay, that's true actually. So, Councillor Jackson?
No.
Councillor Jackson isn't doing it? Councillor Jarvis?
Sorry?
Are you going to, would you be willing to chair?
I don't know enough.
Okay.
Is there anything
I just don't know enough.
violently urgent about this? Is it just payments?
There's a very short agenda. So, can I ask you then, John? In the past meetings we've had, when I've sat round this table, you have turned around and asked me to leave, and I have refused. And then you've gone ahead and you've opened the meeting and you've done the checks and payments, then you've closed the meeting.
Yes.
So why won't you do it tonight?
Because I wasn't the chairman. If you want
No,
me to
but-
be the chairman, I'll be the chairman. I will proceed and do what we should do anyway.
Right. Because I'm just a bit puzzled why you don't want any other night we've done it. You've always wanted to chair it when nobody else is here.
Not tonight, I just didn't want to do it.
Right.
That's all. But I
It's up to
will.
you. If you want to do it, I'm not forcing to do it. I'm not forcing you.
I propose councillor Ivan to carry on chairing.
Seconded.
Right, same apologies as the last meeting. I declare the meeting open. To declare any interest in any matters to be considered, anybody? Okay. To identify items for which the press and public may be excluded? Don't have any of those, have we? No. To confirm the minutes of the meeting held on the 20th of April. 2 pages. Page 1. Yes, Joe.
I just wanted to ask, and Councillor Thornton has just pointed it out, that normally we would be expecting to ask Councillor Thornton to leave the table. Will you be discussing that, or is there some?
It's not worth going through the motions. I just pretend he's not here and just don't let him make any contribution. I'll just not let him make any contribution. That's it.
So at the other meetings, when you wanted to prove a point, it was so important that I leave the table. But now,
Stuart,
now you haven't got people here to back it.
I'm not in a mood to argue about it.
So-
I'm just going to ignore you.
So what you're doing then is by allowing me to sit at this table, that means you're allowing me to participate in this meeting. Well, I'm gonna.
Item number.
And if you ignore me,
Page number
I
1.
will insist that I'll be heard.
Page number 1. Oh, page number 2. Right, can I sign those? Yeah, proposal, please. Seconder, please. Good. You seconding them?
What?
Seconding the minutes?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All those in favour, please show. To consider and approve a grant to the charity. 5,000 plus 4,446.81. Proposal, please. Seconder. All those in favour? just realised that we're not quorum, because there's only 4 of us. 3? Oh, it's all right. Okay. Yeah. To approve payments and sign cheques, approve grants, re-haul hire, if any. Cheques first. Right, where about, sorry? Yeah, probably. Right. Remuneration, customs, excise, South Yorkshire Pensions Authority, and all the rest are motor vehicle services at 400, state office supplies 300, Bryden Limited, ramp plants for van and
Can I
compound.
just ask what, that intrigues me as to what they are, background plans for?
Ramps made, so we can keep the ramps on the well, during the day, so
Oh, yeah,
All right, I'm with
the
you.
ones,
Britain for the metalworking place, whereabouts,
Yeah.
so they've made us some,
the ones in the compound, so we can store in the compound, reduce manual handling, so we
Right.
can squeeze.
and it also makes them more secure. Well, okay, that's fine. And the other, just the other one, going back to it says motor vehicle services, is that and van sales abbreviation?
Yes.
Is that's a company where we've actually,
That's the one that's in the drink trade. We have 87.
oh, I know
Yeah.
what you mean, yeah, no, that's fine.
Yes.
No, that's fine.
Right, can we have a proposal, please? Seconded. Right, proposal seconded. Right. All those in favour, please show.
Can I just ask a question?
No, I'm sorry.
Right, on the DWP earnings attachment, £74, what's that?
So, Stuart, I can't take any questions from you.
Well,
So all those in favour,
just hang a
please
minute,
show.
just hang a minute. Why is
You're
it?
not a member of this committee, and
Right.
rather than argue with it and not turn you out, I'm just going to pretend you're not sitting there.
So when Stephen used to sit here, who also wasn't
Even
a member...
entitled to sit here
No, he
because he was
wasn't.
invited. You've
No.
been barred from these committees by
No.
council.
No, Stephen was not a member of this committee.
You haven't got a quorum.
Right. Stephen wasn't a member of this committee, yet you allowed him
I
to
don't know
sit
what
and
you're talking
talk.
about, because the quorum for this meeting is 3.
Don't shout at the public,
Right.
it's not becoming.
3.
Don't shout at the
Not
public,
5,
it's not
it's
becoming. Right, when Stephen used to sit round this table, he wasn't
Right.
on the
All those
committee,
in favour-
but you allowed him to speak.
All
So,
those in favour of...
so you're discriminating against me again.
Yes, all those in favour of the...
And I've got a mission on camera.
Please sign. Please sign. Signal. Right, I'll pass.
What answer
Right.
the question, because you don't know what the question was.
It wasn't a question to you anyway, Stuart. To approve the accounts for March 2015, bank reconciliation.
I'd like to ask a question on that as well. I was elected by the public to represent them, so I
And
think
you've
I'm entitled to ask a
been
question.
refused by the full council not to be on it.
Well, but why do you think, Chair, that you have a right to discriminate against councillors? Why do you think you have a right to choose, pick and choose, who you think is eligible to speak and who's not?
I'm only acting on behalf of the council.
You're discriminating because you've allowed other councillors who are not on this committee to take part and vote in meetings.
If I could speak through the chair.
Bank reconciliation.
Right, I'd like to ask a question, please.
You're not, Stuart, I'm ignoring you. I'm afraid.
Right, so you're discriminating against me?
Yes, that's it.
That's twice you said on camera you're
Right, bank
discriminating.
reconciliation, please.
I'd like to ask a
You've
question,
got to remember,
please.
Stuart, that you're on camera as well as...
Oh, I'm quite aware I'm on
You are
camera.
acting against the rules.
No,
I'm not.
right.
I'm
These-
acting within the rules.
These are the rules you make
Could
up
I
as you go
speak
along.
through the chair, please?
Bank reconciliation. All those in favour of accepting those? Yes?
The figure there, that we've got at the balance, is that the sort of figure that we should, I know there's sort of like prescribed amounts, aren't
Yeah.
there, for how much we should have in reserve and stuff like that. Does that figure now meet the criteria? I know we're going to get, we've not had the new grant from Rotherham as yet, have we? The pre-settlement is not come through. That's 31st of March, so we're still waiting for that. So that will change anyway, won't it, when that comes through? Yeah, that's okay. I just wondered, I know there are certain figures that you should, they don't like to carry too much.
I just wanted to say,
If you have more than 5 presets, then they would possibly ask you why.
Why? I know that there is,
More than 500,000, they would
Right.
Yeah.
And there is a bottom figure to that they...
Obviously, you've got to have enough to
Cover
cover
your- yeah.
working costs and
Yeah.
cash flow.
I knew there was one for the top figure that they didn't like to have stuck in your
Yeah.
accounts. Well, some,
Yeah.
I know one locally that has a lot, but,
Yeah.
no, that's fine.
Thank you. Yes, I just wanted, I thought it might be useful to put on record in terms of Councillor Thornton is saying he's discriminated against, but it was the democratic decision of this council to ask to remove him from this council because of his behaviour, and that behaviour was actually slapping a member of the public. Yes, it was. It went to the Standards Board. It went to the Standards Board. It went to the Standards Board. It went to the Standards Board, and it has been through the courts. And it has been through the courts. And it was the democratic decision of this council.
Now, can I ask you a question? Who's causing all the problems now?
So for the record, that was
Because the public have a sense
that
of
was
justice.
why Councillor Thornton was asked not to sit at the Finance and General Purposes, just
Right,
for the record.
So let me have the right of reply then. The reason the Standards Committee came to that decision was based on the lies
Right.
of three Labour councillors. And I repeat that in case you didn't know it, the judgment of the Standards Committee was based on the lies of three Labour
No,
candidates.
I believe your case went through the courts, Councillor Thornton.
There was no court case, so no, you're wrong, you see, because there was no court case.
It went through the
So, you seem to know more than I do.
Councillor, you were bound over to keep the peace.
No. There wasn't,
Please, will you
there
all
wasn't
be
a court
quiet?
case. There wasn't a court case.
Business. Let us get on
And I
with
would
business.
suggest, Councillor Burton, that if you insist on peddling lies in public, you maybe need to start consulting your solicitor. I will not accept you peddling lies about me around this village.
Joe, okay.
Takes your choice, but it'll cost you money.
Right, okay. Right, where we up to? Right, have we approved, yes, we've approved the reconciliation, that's all right. Right, next one is the receipt.
Let's talk about democracy. This council made a democratic decision to ask Councillor Dalton to step down from being vice chair. Councillor Dalton decided she would ignore the ruling of the council. I didn't hear you speak up then, but could you explain why you didn't
Receipt
speak up?
schedule, burial fees and allotment payment, photocopying, untaxed interest and RMBC refund re-council surgery. That's the figures, you've got them. Any comments?
Yeah, can I just make one? I'm
Yeah.
glad we've actually, the last one, the RMBC refund with cancer surgeries, I'm glad we've actually got that back. Do you know how far that was, Mike? Is that just for the year?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, can we approve those, please? All those in favour? Payments. Payment schedule 7C. Right, those slides. Gordon, you've got a query?
the grants of the Friends Burial Ground. Why have we gone over the £100?
What took?
Well, we usually give £100 for grants for local.
It was insurance, I think, yeah.
No, it says a grant.
Well, we paid it for them, haven't we?
Yeah, but it must be down as insurance then, surely.
The grants and the present burial, we pay
Insurance.
Right.
Can I ask a question about padlocks and chains?
All those...
Right,
would you like to-
just because you ignore them, it doesn't mean they're very real, you know.
all those...
Very childish.
Can anybody propose these?
Right, I want to ask why we're asking a contractor to supply and fit a chain and a padlock.
Gordon, you...
We would have thought our workers would be able to do that themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know.
The azalea allotments, £120 for water on the quarter that we don't use water.
When's that going? When's that?
1, 2, 3, 4, number 6. Number 6.
Yeah, well. No idea, Gordon. It's on the meter, isn't it? It's on the meter, so that's it.
Would that be for a quarter or for the year?
We'll have to find out for you, Gordon.
Right, okay, thank you.
Yes, fine.
Yeah, this 509 BB5 blighted me. Do we know what actual stuff was taken on?
Is this rubbish?
Something that was disposed of at the recycling centre, is it something that we have to take?
Oh, it was a skip, full skip.
So it can't go down there anyway.
Can I ask how much the skip costs? Because that seems awfully cheap.
Load.
Right, so did we get charged for the skip or for the work? Because here it says skip load.
Is everybody, anybody going to propose that we accept this?
I won't go away, John, if you just keep ignoring me. You're discriminating against me every time you do it.
Go on.
And you've already admitted twice on camera you're discriminating.
Yeah, another one.
That Sentry box, a plan bolt, the petrol storage, is that secure? Right, it's an actual secure. Right, okay, no, that's fine.
Right, so,
Is that going the garage area? Or is it located somewhere? Right, okay, that's fine.
Right, can I have a proposal, please?
so you didn't answer my question then, did you? It's not very good, John. I won't go away just because you're ignoring me.
Can I have a proposal? 5 proposals. Anybody second them? Yeah, sure. All those in favour, please show. Right, that's the payments. Overview of the accounts for publishing on the website. That's F7D.
Agreed.
You're proposing that?
Yes.
Right. And for a second in that. Well, I've seconded it. All those in favour? Right, okay. To discuss management accounts.
I'd like to ask a question, Chair. My question's this. On the expenditure, i.e. what we spend, why is nearly every item heading that we have here overspent?
Anybody else comment?
I think it's a fair question, don't you? I'm not going away, John, if you're just ignoring me.
All right with you, Gordon? Are you all right with it?
Yeah.
No.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Well, you see, I'm a democratically elected councillor. I'm asking you a question, John, and you're not answering me.
Can I have a proposal and a seconder?
No.
Propose.
No, Councillor Thornton's asked that question about us, but...
Excuse me, Ty, could you speak
Sorry,
into that?
yeah, I do apologise.
It doesn't work if it's not here.
We're over because that's where we are, I presume. That's why the explanations are there to the increased expenditure. The one about which says parish all assets, well, that's a separate. That was money set aside anyway under the charity money, so that's covered. Well, I'm sure it's taken up in the other bit. It's like where are we? Hillcrest, fit new fire door and frame, remove a tree. Well, they're over what we've already spent. So, as I said, the clerk has given the reasons there, and certainly the drainage survey for the recreation ground was an unknown. And I presume they're all the way down there. So that's the explanations that we've got. I mean, I'm happy with those that they actually all are listed. So, and we're still under expenditure, aren't we, from that figure? Yes.
You second those then.
Right, we're under expenditure and over surplus, but what you've got to take into account is there's figures in there that are arrears from last year. That's why these figures are bumped up. So, Chair, how much surplus or deficiency have we got this year?
To receive the report on debtors.
Well, I'll tell you anyway, because you ignore me. I don't go away, John, when you ignore me. £10,482 was surplus.
The council debtors.
Because I don't believe you know that figure.
And you say that these have been sorted out now, Gordon, do you, because the invoices have been sent out?
They probably have, I don't know for sure.
Well, so we should, I know that she was in the process of doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Right, Chair, would you like to explain to the public why these debts were not paid.
No.
Do you know why they wasn't paid?
Yes.
Right, so would you like to tell people
No.
then?
Right.
Because it doesn't know. It doesn't know.
Well, would you like to know who the debtors are?
Well, it's not a case of who the debtors are, it's why. It's why.
Yeah,
Why?
£56.
I'd like to know what
It's
the
£56.
figure is of all the debt.
£56.
£8,000.
£56. We're talking about the council debtors. Council debtors.
He won't tell you why, because he doesn't know.
£56.
And why is it being allowed to approve?
Could I ask through the chair that we make progress and that also that we ask Councillor
Sounds like
Thornton
Councillor
to stop
Sullivan.
being so rude?
Not legally.
I've never been half as rude as you, Councillor Burton.
And this from a
Right.
council who's been declared not fit for
Yeah,
purpose.
when you're fit for purpose, you can come and start supporting integrity with me.
Absolutely.
Right.
Shame council to show my face.
Come on, I'm quite happy to have a go, come on.
I'm not having a go at you. I wanted to speak to the chair.
Feel free.
Yes.
Yeah. Right, Joe. Carry on.
So that's all right. Carry on. If you
2.2 members to carry out the internal audit of the March accounts.
Yeah, I've got a sign check.
Right, have somebody to help him.
I'll help.
Do you want me to do it?
You know very well you can't do it.
Well, just ask me you want me to do it.
Uh,
I seem to know more about
to
finance.
approve renewal of insurance are recommended by, well, we've done that, haven't we? We're waiting for the broker to come back with that, we've already dealt with in the, yeah. Yeah, the same resolution for this one as we did before. All those in favour, please show.
Yeah.
Right. To resolve to adjourn the meeting in order to allow the public to raise any issues regarding today's meeting. Yeah.
Thank you. Regarding explanations over expenditure, which the parish councillors have had in front of them, the public should have these figures. After all, it is our money, right,
Yeah.
that you're mismanaging.
Yeah.
And the public should have the figures. And I would make a strong appeal to the new parish council that these figures be provided to the public, and I repeat, because it is our money.
Well, when the new council's in position, in place, Hilary, you can probably ask them that then, and that'll be after next week.
Can I just ask a question, Michael? Are the figures that, the debts that are owing, are the figures confidential?
Well, it shouldn't be, it's our money.
You would have thought so. You wouldn't have thought so. So if it won't be a problem if I tell me, if a member of the public comes to me and asks me what the figure is, the debts that are owed, that won't be a problem to tell them.
No, not as far as I'm aware, no.
Excuse me, but I think it needs printing for the public to see, and I think it needs discussing and bringing out at the parish council meeting, so that everybody knows.
Well, I agree, I've said before earlier on, I intend to put it on the agenda because
Right, is there any
I
further?
have some strong feelings of the way things have been done in the past.
Mr. Sadler,
It's not, it's
Mr. Sadler,
either way, and it no longer should be.
Mrs. Sadler, please.
The insurance that's under discussion,
Yes.
when does it actually run out?
1st of June.
So it's not,
So we're just relying on the people coming back to us, really.
right, but it's not going to run out next week.
Oh, no,
We've got
no.
some time.
No, this is why we can afford to wait, but we want to be able to proceed if everything's okay. And the clerk said he will get in touch with all the council members.
How long does it take the broker to come back with a price?
Well,
Half a day.
Alan's piece of street.
The problem we had is, the problem with insurance is
Right.
not so much with the council.
Right,
Excuse me, I'd like to listen to...
well, Stuart's not on this, Stuart can talk to you in private afterwards, but not here. Right, can the next one, please?
Not so much with the council.
Can-
Would you
Several
speak into
meetings.
the
Yeah.
mic, please?
The problem we have is not so much
Can
with
I
the
have your next-
council,
can I have your next point?
because we have several meetings before the insurance
Right,
runs out.
close the
The problem we had
meeting.
earlier on was with the
Meeting on the
charity,
third.
where the insurance would have run out before we had another meeting.
John, there's a gentleman here wants to raise a point.
My question basically is just in follow to that lady. I worked in insurance for 25 years. Why can't the broker give you that quote before the 18th of May so that you've got those facts and figures so that they can be put before it expires? Because most insurance companies, I work for free, will tell you, they'll send you that quote at the last minute, quite simply, if you haven't got an option to move. So surely it would be advisable whoever chases up the quote to get them for the 18th of the maximum so that they can actually have the quote. So
How many of the brokers have
Thank you.
approached maximum? How many of the brokers say, have you just approached the one?
We've got one that we've been we use the same fellow we've used for probably 8 years.
So you don't get a competitive quote?
No, it's a broker's job to get you competitive quotes, isn't it? That's what a broker, that's what a broker does.
I've never found it with any insurance.
A broker gets you the best possible deal you can get.
For him, that would be coming up to another broker,
Okay, well, next
so
meeting.
you don't get a competitive quote. Is that correct?
Yeah, make it so.